Hello, I'm Julie Hickton, a wellbeing and resilience coach, and today I'm going to share with you the 7-11 breathing technique, which I often use with my clients, especially those that maybe are stressed, suffering from anxiety or worry a lot, or maybe have trouble sleeping. And I thought that it might be useful to be able to do a little video to share that technique so lots more people can use it and help themselves manage their anxieties or their worries. The technique taps into a number of things. It taps into your thoughts. So because you're going to do some counting while you're breathing, it means that you are not getting unwanted thoughts or kind of lots of worries and anxieties in your head. It also taps into your physiology. So your body naturally relaxes more when we breathe out. And when we breathe in, actually our body is actually tense. So the technique taps into that in the fact that actually you are going to breathe out for longer than you breathe in. So physiologically, it has a calming effect on your body and therefore your state. And it also taps into the natural way in which we are meant to breathe, which is from our abdomen. Those of you maybe have spent some time recently with a small baby, you'll notice that they breathe from their stomach, they don't breathe from their chest, which is actually what is the most natural place for us to breathe. But over time, as we go through life, we quite often get more anxious and more worried, and our breathing ends up in our top chest. In fact, just take a moment now before I teach you the technique, just to sort of notice where your breath is. Is it top chest, mid chest, or abdomen? Just put your hand there and notice. Okay? The higher the breath, probably the more stressed you are, or more anxious or worried. The lower the breath, the more relaxed. So that's a really good thing to just notice. So if you notice that your breath is in the top chest, then you can do this technique because it'll actually help you calm down. And if we're calmer, we're more naturally able to tap into the resources and the capabilities that we have. Whereas if we're stressed or anxious, we tend not to be able to tap into what capabilities and strengths that we've naturally got. So to do this technique, what I'd like you to do is either lie down somewhere comfortable or sit in a chair. And if you're sitting in a chair, please make sure you're fairly relaxed, but you are sat up fairly straight and that both feet are firmly on the floor. What I'd like you to do then is put your hands, when they're crossed over like that, onto your abdomen. Just loosely, so you will notice when you're breathing into your abdomen, your fingers will actually slightly move, sort of that kind of thing. They might not move very much, but they will move because the air is going into your abdomen. So I'm going to talk you through the technique, and then I'm going to get you to do the technique as I taught you through it. So the technique will be that I get you to breathe in for the count of 5 and then to release the breath slowly to the count of 7. So that's in for 5 and out for 7. Okay, if you're ready with your hands on your abdomen, let's breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now do it yourself, counting in your head, or you can count out loud. So the aim is that you get really good at doing the 5-7, and then you build up to kind of 7, 6, 9, and then finally you build up until you get to the 7-11. So you're breathing in for 7 and out for 11. I must admit, I still can't get to 11. I can get to sort of 9, 10, but 11 is still a bit of a stretch and I'm a bit out of breath. The aim is that you kind of breathing in and you're breathing out for more, and you are counting. The important thing is that you are also counting the breath, so you can make sure that you are breathing out for longer, and also the counting occupies any unwanted thoughts. It means that you can't think about other things while you're counting. So it stops those unwanted kind of thoughts, which kind of helps release some of the anxiety and the worry. And then you'll notice that you're in a calmer state, which enables you then to look at things from a different perspective. You might then no longer feel as worried or concerned, because physiologically you've just calmed all yourself down. Please practice. The aim of this is that you practice it. I learned the technique by lying in bed at night, and just before I went to sleep I was doing the 7-11 breathing technique. And then what that enables me to do is to access the breathing whenever I want it. And I've had clients that tell me that now they use, when they're feeling a bit anxious in a meeting, for whatever reason, they will actually just do the 7-11 breathing technique. And because nobody else kind of can see them counting and they're well practiced at it, nobody else kind of is aware, but it enables them to calm down, and therefore they can then be at their best in that meeting. So good luck with the technique. I hope you enjoy it. Please let me know how you get on, or if you've got any questions about the technique, and good luck.